Hey guys, it's your boy Mark, and it's time for another gear review. Hey guys, it's your boy Mark, and I have been trying to get this video done since Monday. It is currently Saturday afternoon. I have been fighting off one heck of a sinus infection, so I haven't really been able to talk without giving up, some part of my lungs. So if there are any unexpected cutscenes in the duration of this video, you can probably take for granted I'm giving up some part of my lungs. I share with everyone. Anyhow, the guitar we're reviewing today is something that is very special to me. Don't know if you can see it, because the lighting on the room is a little weird right now. But it is my Epiphone 1960 Les Paul Tribute Plus. I bought this guitar November 2017 with the help of my brother. If you're watching, thanks, bro. Still a killer axe today. And for those of you who've known me for a long time, know that I'm a very big Les Paul enthusiast, and I'm probably going to tune that now. The first guitar that I bought with the money I saved for my first job was a Les Paul. It was a 1996 Epiphone Gold Top. That was the first guitar that started everything for me in my quest for tone, and every Les Paul since. I no longer have a guitar because I sold it during my first marriage to help take care of my family. And every Les Paul that has come after has been more of a tribute to that first guitar. Without that Les Paul, the backbone, the heart and soul of my tone would not exist. And this guitar is set up to be the exact same as that 1996 Epiphone Gold Top that I bought many, many moons ago, back in 2007. Anyhow, let's dive right into this one. Again, this is a limited edition. I don't know if they still make these anymore. But it's a 1960 Tribute Plus. I don't know if you can tell from my cell phone camera, but it is a AAA flamed maple top, 1/4 inch. Not a veneer, but an actual maple cap. Beautiful. This is a midnight blue finish. Your usual Les Paul specs are on here. Stop bar, tune-o-matic bridge, 22 medium frets. Also interesting to point out because of today's age of guitars, this is a real rosewood fretboard. Very lucky to have something with a with a rosewood fretboard, because not long ago they passed a restriction on rosewood harvesting. That's why you see, I think they said the rosewood plants are becoming endangered. That's why you're seeing more guitars with Indian laurel fretboards or composite materials or foreign woods. And I've tried some guitars with those fretboards and they just don't feel good to me. So again, very lucky to have a real rosewood fretboard here. Slim taper, D neck profile, Grover. I want to say 16:1 or 18:1 gear ratio tuners. This guitar did come stock with Gibson USA pickups. It was a USA 57 Classic in the neck and a USA 57 Classic Plus in the bridge. Also, what's really cool about this guitar is you can pull up on the volume, on the bridge and the neck tone pots to split the coils to sound like single coil pickups, like a Strat. And I did have it upgraded. Oh my God, I cannot talk, y'all. I did have it upgraded with Seymour Duncan pickups. It's a different set than the one that's in my Cadillac. For those of you who have not watched my review on the Cadillac, I've got a link in the description below. But this is the very first Seymour Duncan pickup set I ever bought. It's still my favorite. It's the Seymour Duncan distortion bridge and the Jazz Model neck. The Jazz Model neck is absolutely my favorite neck pickup, and it is the only neck pickup that I use from Seymour Duncan. However, whenever I did get this guitar hot rodded with these pickups, I did ask the tech to keep the wiring schematic the same so I can still split these coils if I wanted a different sound. However, I've not really used that feature because I'm a humbucker guy, but it's good to have versatility. So like with the last review, I'm going to put this baby through a clean tone. We're going to test the pickups out in all their positions. I'm even going to let you guys hear the single coil sounds with the Duncan pickups. We're going to go through a clean sound, crunchy rhythm tone, and a lead setting. And the plug-in we're going to use today, again, I want to say that no plugins are used on the actual studio recordings. Everything is recorded through the Marshall JCM 2000 in the cab. But for the, like I said earlier, for songwriting, demoing, and for these gear reviews, plugins are just so much easier to work with. So this one is Brainworks / Plugin Alliance Engel Victor Smolsky Limited Edition head plugin on the clean channel. So let's stop talking and get down to it. This is the bridge pickup, full humbucker, clean. A little rough there, but that was Winter's Edge. If you guys haven't heard that, that's my new single. It's the final single from the upcoming EP. More on that soon. I will also have a link to that song in the description. So now let's move on to the middle position. Again, both neck and bridge humbuckers together as humbuckers, nothing split. A little fatter, a little less treble, but a great round sound. And now for the Jazz Model neck. You've heard this one before in the Cadillac, but here's what it sounds like on the Les Paul. So real throaty, real deep, a lot of good low end without being harsh. Again, a very smooth pickup, especially for some clean runs. Very nice. Alright, so now we're going to get down to business. We're going to split this bridge pickup and see what it sounds like clean. So very jangly, very rattly, very strat sounding. So even the distortion pickup sounds good split. So what we're going to do now is we're going to play that same riff and we're going to pop the neck pickup so both the neck and the bridge are split. We're going to put this guy in the middle and see how a single coil stack middle sound is like, if I even said that right. Actually, that's not half bad. That's got a little more beef, a little less clarity. Alright, so now we're going to do something really cool. We're going to pop the neck pickup back to humbucker, keep the bridge at single, and keep it in the middle so we can do some out-of-phase sounds. Jimmy Page did a lot of out-of-phase sounds, so let's see if we can get some mojo going. Actually, not a bad sound at all. Kind of got a cool vibe to it, actually. I really dig that. I might have to use it later on. And this is the neck pickup split as a single. Sounds very convincing, sounds very stratty, very thin, very jangly. Again, strats are not for me. No offense to Fender and their instruments, but after 18 years of playing, you just kind of know what works for you and what doesn't. But that should not discourage you guys from playing strats or anything like that. Find your voice and find it in your own way. Alright, so now we're moving on to the dirty sound. And let's go to the Engel Retro Tube 100 plug-in. Everything is back to humbucker mode. So let's get this baby cranking. Feedback is coming from. I've been trying to troubleshoot it for days now, but that's the bridge on the Engel Retro Tube, and we're going to do something cool now, because since I can split this into a single coil, we're going to try to get some Ritchie Blackmore sounds, because whenever I think of a single coil hard rock player, I think of Ritchie Blackmore. Well, that was why we had feedback. I accidentally kept the bridge split, so there was no noise canceling. So everything you heard was the bridge pickup split as a single coil. So now let's hear the bridge pickup as a humbucker. Fatter. So really awesome sounding. Alright, middle position. A lot of singing quality. Yes, I've double checked. We're back to humbucker mode on all this. And then this jazz model neck is always amazing. So there's the gist of that. Hell, let's split the neck pickup. Let's not, because of the feedback and I don't have a noise gate. So now we're going into the lead setting, and that is played through the Engel Victor Smolsky limited edition head, also by Brainworks / Plugin Alliance. Let's rip a lead on the bridge pickup real quick. did bang that up, by the way. As y'all could probably tell. Again, lots of sustain. If you want to split the pickups with this configuration, please use an additional noise gate. That's the lesson of the day. So again, high power in every setting. Great guitar for the money. And it is the backbone and heartbeat of my sound. A Les Paul always has been. And this guitar is the most used guitar on the record. I only think there's one song where it wasn't used on. And that was Riding Out the Storm. Again, y'all have been fantastic. Thank you for supporting me. My ReverbNation fans have been off the wall, just out there with some incredible comments and support. I'm actually on my 3rd week of promoted airplay. Again, if you guys are not a fan of mine on ReverbNation, I'm going to send the link down. It's also in the description for this video. ReverbNation.com/metalmark. This is the gear review I've been promising you guys for a week. I'm glad I could talk through it. Again, some also exciting news about the release date for the Inspired EP. Also, if you're on ReverbNation, you guys know you get it ahead of time. So please go over to ReverbNation so you can get the album before anybody else. And that's kind of exciting. I mean, as always, downloads for the singles and the record are always going to be 100% free. Thank you for everything. I've gotten a lot of great new YouTube subscribers. I've gotten, again, I'm just ultimately grateful. Release date is going to be announced very soon, so please stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this gear review. More will be happening soon, but right now, let's get that record out. Thanks for all the support. I want to try to learn how to speak English again. Y'all have a great week. Bye-bye.